Yay! And we are live, except for, of course, if you are watching or listening to this on the podcast. Welcome to Goddess Temple Sunday. I'm so excited to be here with you today. If we're just meeting for the first time, hey, I am Abiola Abrams, international, what? Let's see. Today's all about expanding your possibilities. I'm thinking of some way to expand my possibilities. International impresario, spiritpreneur, best-selling author, and your sister from around the way. Hello, goddesses. Come into the room. Bring some folks. Hit the share button. Put some positivity on your timeline. And let's get this party started. Yes, Goddess Michelle. Yes, I'm an international goddess. And so are you, because if it's true for one, it is true for all. And that is what we are talking about today. Hello, Goddess Lydia. Hello, Goddess Terry. Hello, Goddess Afri Life. Hello, Goddess Latanya. If it is true for one, it's true for all. I'm so excited to see all of you. Goddess Deborah says, good evening. Good evening, Goddess Deborah. See, we are international, different times for everybody. Hello. Yes, Goddess Terry is proclaiming it. Everybody type it in the comments. I am an international goddess. Yes, I am an international goddess. Yes. So today we are talking about expanding our possibilities of what we believe to be true for our lives and ourselves. What is it that you believe to be true for yourself? And as we are winding up, this year, still a whole quarter left, but as we're winding up this year and moving into the next year, next season of our lives, for the next 12 months, actually just start the new year right now, because time is, arbitrary. Starting the next season right this minute, what is possible for you? What is possible for you? Goddess Lydia, I know, had a big win this year in putting herself forward, putting her dreams forward. I'm just going to acknowledge you, Goddess Lydia, and brag on you a little bit, and putting her magic forward into the world and how she wanted to show up. Goddess Tanisha, who is here, one of our beautiful Goddess Tanishas who is here, she had a year that she didn't expect. She didn't expect her beloved husband in the past, a year ago, I think it was, to leave this earth so soon. And she has, in the time span since, managed to stand forward, stand tall, and say, okay, I'm going to make him proud. I'm going to live his legacy and mine. So we don't know what is promised for us. We know what our intention is. We know how we want to show up. And we know, and that all together is what our ashe is. That is our life force energy, our life purpose energy. But we cannot control what life has in store for us. We can control how we react. Goddess Terry and everyone is sending you love. Goddess Tanisha, you are welcome, Goddess Lydia. So we're going to jump into some gratitude, because I really want us to delve into this today. What is possible for you? Just type into the comments right now, possibilities. Don't worry about spelling. Just type possibilities. Possibilities. We want to expand our possibilities. We want to expand who we think we are. That was a grade school question. People used to ask, who do you think you are? And people as adults are still afraid of that question. Who does she think she is? Who does he think he is? How dare you? Or we're not that kind of people. We're this kind of people. All of those statements that limit us, all those things that constrict us. But we want to expand our possibilities for who we are, how we are going to dare to show up for this next season of our lives, the next day, the next month, the next year, the next however many years that we are blessed to still be here in this earth school. Possibilities. Yes, my international goddesses. I see South Africa. I see Australia. I see London. I see New York. I see Atlanta in the house. Possibilities. How are we going to expand? So come on, let's just tune into each other's energy here in this sacred circle. Ooh, and let's just breathe. Let's just take a moment to just take a breath. Feels so good when we allow ourselves just a moment to breathe. Oh, that feels so good. And just allow ourselves to be. And to feel into your own energy field right now, where you're not controlled by the energy of anyone else, the dreams and aspirations of anyone else, but you are in your own field of possibilities. We speak about potential when we're children, right? Such and such lives up to or does not live up to their potential, or when we're dating and looking at other people. But are you living up to your potential for you? Are you living up to your potential for you? And in most cases, the answer is no. Not because you're lacking or something's wrong with you or you're broken or need to be more productive or any BS like that, but because you know there are more possibilities for you. So let's just breathe into that and smile into the thought. Not tyrannize ourselves, but smile into the thought that there are more possibilities for me, for you. There are more possibilities for me. Say that to yourself out loud wherever you are. If you're unable to do so, just type it in the comments. And now let's lean and stretch around our beautiful global sister circle and take the hand of the sister to the left of you. Okay, maybe she is in Nigeria. Hello, goddess. And let's lean and take the hand of the sister to the right of us here in our sacred circle. Maybe she is in Suriname. Hello, goddess. And as we take our hands and we stretch around this big, beautiful blue globe that we have been gifted, bring all of that sacred energy in. The energy of ourselves and the energy of the ancestors. And we begin with Mother, Father, God. Thank you so very much for waking us up today. Thank you so very much for helping us to find each other on this big, beautiful planet. Thank you for reminding us that if we are in this moment, within the sound of my voice, within the energy of my heartbeat, know that our missions are not yet complete, that there is still beautiful play and work and experiences and adventures for us to have. Thank you for reminding us that we have the capacity for anything that we set our hearts, our spirit, our minds to. Anything that we desire is within our possibilities. And please continue to guide us, continue to keep us, continue to nudge us gently, please, and let us know at any moment where you would have us go, what you would have us do, what you would have us say, and to whom. And for this, we are so very grateful. And in your name, we say, Amen. Ashe. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. Yes, possibilities. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. All things are possible. Let's just type that in the comments and kick it off with that. All things are possible. All things are possible. All things are possible. Good morning, goddesses. All things are possible. And that is what we are talking about today. Hello, Sweden. We're talking about possibilities. Hello, South Carolina. Possibilities. What is possible for me and what is possible for you? Right at this very minute, folks are conspiring and planning and plotting on you. Now, I'm not talking to my fellow paranoid peoples, although I am telling you that your ancestors, that your goddesses, your angels, your spirit guides are plotting and planning a bigger dream for you. They are waiting for you to rise up and meet the dream meet the hope, meet the beliefs that they have for you. Now, let me just say this because this is really important. Hello, hello, yes, Haiti is in the house. Whenever we talk about possibilities, this can very easily go left into a conversation about productivity. I'm not talking about productivity. I'm not talking about capitalism wanting to make you a cog in the wheel and how many, how productive you can be. I'm talking about the possibilities to be, do, have, whatever sets your soul on fire, whatever makes you excited. Be, do, have. Type that in the comments. Be, do, have. Whatever it is that you want to be, whoever it is that you want to be, whatever it is that you want to have, whatever it is that you desire, the desires of your heart and soul. That's what I'm talking about. Because don't get it twisted. There's a lot of propaganda around us that we feed into without even thinking about it. For all my fellow American folks who are here in the room with us, we've all grown up hearing about the American dream. The American dream. But the American dream is also propaganda. People came and sat in a room and thought up these slogans for our lives that we then think are things that we have to aspire to, even if we don't want them. I have a friend who was on her way to buying a house, and she was like, okay, I'm going to live the American dream. I'm buying this house. And then she realized as she was like going through it, she was like, I don't want to own a house. It's not what I want to do. She told me that. She's like, I don't feel like I want to own a house, but I feel like it's what I'm supposed to be doing at my age. And I was like, you don't want to own a house? Don't own a house. You don't have to. You don't have to do any of these things, these so-called milestones or whatever it is. You do you. You do you. You do you. I'm going to do me. Type into the comments, you do you. So that one of your sisters here in this circle will see that. You do you. Do what works for you. If you don't want to own a house, there's no one making you own a house or own an apartment for my New Yorkers. There's no one making you do that. The things that we grew up, thinking are just the way to be, like breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And I don't know that it is or isn't. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just saying that, these things were slogans that someone thought of so that they could sell more breakfast cereal to me and to you 100 years later. Yes, you do you. You do you. I do me. Whatever works for you works for you. And so what is within the realm of your possibilities is not all of the things that the boxes that you tick off or check off that say, okay, I'm going to get these degrees and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it, unless you want to, unless you desire to, unless it makes your soul sing. Type into the comments, I want to do what makes my soul sing. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Stuff that makes my soul sing. I told some of y'all that I am creating my own digital botanica, my online shop, and putting together these kits, to these abundance kits and vision board kits and all these, like, this makes my soul sing. Going on retreat with you. I see Goddess Erin in the house, and some of my beautiful retreat sisters. Going on retreat with you makes my heart sing. I'm planning our next retreat, trying to choose between New York and Sedona. Type into the comments, New York or Sedona. Let me know, and I can look back and see what you voted for and know which one makes your heart sing. You want to come to New York City? Or do you want to go to Sedona? I mean, they're both juicy. New York or Sedona? Type it in the comments. What makes your heart sing? What makes your heart sing? Who is it that you want to be? And this is even more important to me as I am, raising my beautiful daughter and trying not to imprint her with all of my shoulds and oughts. Like I always say, we don't want to should all over ourselves. You should do this, you should be this, you should do. We don't want to should all over ourselves. We gotta stop shoulding all over me. All right, I'm seeing your votes. It looks like half so far for both Sedona and New York. Vote, type it in the comments. Goddess Amanda says, what time of year? Yes, that's key. I'm thinking probably, I don't know, March, April. Yes. Goddess Michelle says, there's a great choice. Yes. What makes your heart sing for the season of your life that you're in and beyond? You are not too old. It is not too late. You're not too young. And it's not too early. Type into the comments whichever you feel applies to you. I'm not too old and it's not too late, or I'm not too young and it's not too early. I'm not too young and it's not too early. I'm not too old and it's not too late. I'm not too young and it's not too early. I'm not too old and it's not too late. You do you. Louise Hay, who created Hay House, the publishing company that I am blessed to be a sister of, family member of, I don't know, whatever, connected with. She created Hay House at age 58. You are not too old and it is not too late. At age 58, you are not too old and it is not too late. Goddess Tanisha affirms, I am always in the right place at the right time. Yes, type that in the comments. I am always in the right place at the right time. I was looking at Ketanji Brown Jackson. I love saying her name, Ketanji Brown Jackson, because it sounds like Aviola, a name where people told you, that this was your box and you were limited. I was looking at something and the judge was named Keisha. I love that. My sister's name is Keisha. Names that people told you, okay, you would be caught in this box. No. Justice Keisha, Justice Ketanji, Judge, yes, you are not too old. It is not too late. There are possibilities for you that you can't even dream. Type into the comments, my ancestors are dreaming a bigger dream for me. Your ancestors, all of our ancestors, no matter who they were, every single one of your ancestors is dreaming a bigger dream for you, a bigger dream for you. In this moment, like right now, right now, they're saying, okay, whatever dreams she has, my daughter, my great-great-granddaughter, my great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, whatever dream she has, this is something I couldn't fathom. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to say yes, and expand that dream. Yes, and type that in the comments. Yes, and let's expand it. Yes, and when you're doing improv and in an improv class, they tell you don't shut the door on anything that is suggested to you. Whatever is suggested to you, you say yes and yes and. Let's expand the possibilities. I've been watching a lot of Sesame Street lately. And on this episode of Sesame Street, it was so great. There's so much that they can teach us still at our big ages, right? And they had this beautiful methodology where they were teaching the kids that no matter what you say, I wonder, what if, let's try. So instead of no, I can't, I'm not that kind of person, I shouldn't, people like me don't, I'm too old, I'm too young. No, I wonder, being curious about it. I wonder, what if? Let's try. I wonder, what if? Let's try. I wonder, what if? Let's try. I wonder if I'm in the season and in alignment and ready to welcome in the greatest love of my life. I wonder, what if? Let's try. I wonder if it is within the realm of the possibility for me to be richer than my wildest dreams, so that I can not have to worry about the basic things, but really make a change in the world. And whenever I see injustice, be able to go and storm and be there physically. But if I can't, be able to write a check that helps to move things forward. I wonder, what if? Let's try. I wonder if, I don't know, if I could run a marathon or do a triathlon, whatever it is, something physically with my body that I never thought was possible. Go and become a dancer, become a swimmer, become a runner, whatever it is. I wonder, what if? Let's try. I wonder if I could go and get that PhD that I've been thinking about. I wonder, what if? Let's try. I wonder. Yes, type it in the comments. I wonder, what if? Let's try. I wonder, what if? Let's try. In fact, let's tap on it. I wonder, what if? Let's try. I wonder, what if? Let's try. Let's tap on it. I wonder, what if? Let's try. For those who are unfamiliar with tapping, it's just a way to get our nervous system, your nervous system, to relax and become in alignment with the possibilities. Okay, and we'll do a whole tap through in a little bit, but just for now, just tap here. I wonder. I wonder. We each have our own I wonders. I wonder if I could go start that bake shop. Maybe you want to be a baker. What if I could go start that bakery? I wonder, what if? let's try. Yes, let's try. There are possibilities for you. Like I said, that your ancestors, Ashe, thank you, ancestors, are dreaming a bigger dream for you than you can imagine. Imagining something greater for you. They're taking your yes and making that a yes and. Right? And saying, okay, okay. She's wanting to write a book. Okay. But, maybe in Louise Hay's case, oh, she wants to write a book. You want to become an author. That's cool. What if you started a publishing company? This is going to become an international publishing company that was going to open up the door and possibilities for other people. I wonder, what if? Let's try. Let me give you some other folks that did some things. I brought a list. I like receipts. I'm a New York girl, so I like receipts. I brought you some receipts of folks who did amazing things and expanded their possibilities, expanded their standards. Type into the comments, I'm raising my standards for myself. That's where I am. I am raising my standards for me, for how I move in the world, for how I socialize, for how I eat, for how I live. I'm raising my standards for me, Nobel Prize. This is from a website from Insider. Nobel and Pulitzer Prize winning author Toni Morrison wrote her first novel at age 40, The Bluest Eye, which is a genius work of art. At age 40. She won her Pulitzer Prize when she was 56 and a Nobel Prize in Literature when she was 62. I wonder, what if? Let's try. Let's try. Vera Wang was a figure skater and a journalist. And at 40, decided, okay, I want to be a designer and I don't want to put this off. At 40, she decided to become a designer. 40. Amazing. I wonder, what if? Let's try. Emmy-nominated actress and activist Laverne Cox rose to prominence with her role in Orange is the New Black when she was 41. She graced the cover of Time at 42, and at 45 was nominated for her first Emmy. I wonder, what if? Let's try, right? We have all these lists, 20 under 20, 30 under 30, 40 under 40. Let's start some 40 over 40 lists, right? Who are the 40 over 40? Type in the comments, 30 over 30, 40 over 40. Hey, 50 over 50. Type it all in the comments. Yes, these are the lists we need. Julia Child became a celebrity chef at age 51. 51, she became a celebrity chef. That was her TV debut at 51. 51. And we're still talking about her all these years after she has transitioned. Let me get this name right. Momofuku Ando created instant noodles, invented instant noodles at age 50. Cup of noodles at age 50. Yes, 30 over 30, 40 over 40, 50 over 50. Laura Ingalls Wilder, who wrote Little House on the Prairie. I loved those books when I was a kid. My godfather, Uncle Patrick, shout out to Uncle Patrick, gave me a set. I think he gave me a set, and I love them. She wrote those books at guess what age? 65 years old. You are not too old and it is not too late. You are not too old and it is not too late. You're not too old and it's not too late. There are possibilities for you that you can't imagine. With our puny mind and puny possibility, we want to understand the whole thing. We want to see the whole staircase. But we just want to right now focus on allowing ourselves to see the first step. And the first step is believing that it is possible. Type into the comments, it is possible. Type into the comments, I'm possible. As they said, Audrey Hepburn said, I am possible. I am possible. It is possible. I am possible. It is possible. I am possible. Satchel Paige, baseball player Satchel Paige, became the oldest Major League Baseball player at age 59. 5'9". Pablo Picasso, at age 55, completed his masterpiece Guernica after stealing a lot of his style from West African and South African people, but that's a different conversation. 30 over 30, 40 over 40, 50 over 50. Yes, I am possible. I am possible. I am possible. Yes, I am possible. absolutely amazing. And if it is true for one, it's true for all. These people, I'm not sharing with them to share with you how spectacular they are. I'm sharing with you to let you know how spectacular you are, how magnificent you are, how amazing you are, how wonderful and wondrous you are. You are possible. There are things that are in store for you at this moment, things that you are going to do in your life. Again, it doesn't have to be using the word achieve for lack of a better word at this moment, but I'm not talking about that. It could be coming up with the best pie recipe or figuring out your pie recipe that your great grandma took with her because she didn't want to share her recipe. What's up with y'all? Come on, generation, share with us these recipes. We need to pass them on. Right? I'm just talking about whatever, again, the desires of your heart, the desires of your soul. We are not promised another moment. We are not promised another moment. During COVID, one of my friends, Jonathan Adewumi, who was a restaurateur and a fashion designer, he started Nigerian Fabrics and Fashions in New York a long time ago, and he was a big brother to me. He unexpectedly died of COVID. He was totally healthy up until that point. A year ago, my friend Kamali, we were in the Hamptons a year ago, excited that we were expanding our possibilities by vacationing in the Hamptons in a multi-million-dollar home. And we were excited and talking about, okay, for the next season of our lives, what are we going to do? We sat and we had this beautiful, beautiful bonding experience. And now she's not here. She's not here in earth form. And we didn't know that at that moment. The next moment is not promised. So this moment, I want to just put some urgency, put some fire under your booty, because money can be replenished. So if things are like you want to travel, but you're putting that off, or you want to start this business or take that course or whatever, and you're putting that off, money replenishes itself. Time does not. Okay. So we can always have another dollar. You can always manifest, create, make, bring to you another dollar. Time is of the essence because time does not recreate itself. In this is your one wild and precious life as you. You have many other lives to live, many lives you lived before, but with you as you here on this earth, here in this world, Goddess Chanel, Goddess Patricia, Goddess Honey, Goddess Terry, Goddess Latoya, and Goddess Latanya, Goddess Marlene. Time is of the essence right now. Goddess Erin, yes, right now. Right now, time is of the essence. It's right now. What time is it? Like I always say, what time is it? It's now. It's now. What time is it? It's now. So your ashe, your life purpose, your essence is urging you forward. You're not here in this conversation by accident. There are no accidents. Type into the comments, there are no accidents. It's not by accident that you are here with me. It's not by accident that we're having this conversation right now. You are being called forward for something. There's something that has your name on it. And there's a you-sized hole that is in the universe with wherever your dreams and desires are not being realized and met. Okay, so let's have that sense of urgency, not toward being another cog in the machine. Not talking about that at all. I'm talking about bringing about your desires, the desires of your heart, the desires of your soul, because things are being orchestrated in a way we can't even fathom. We can't even fathom. It's so funny. My last retreat, we were in Tobago, and it's the first retreat that was all new people. And it was all new people because that is how the divine orchestrated it. All of the folks who were coming, who are my beautiful repeat retreat folks who've come with me before, there was a freak storm that happened. I don't know if y'all remember in June, a bunch of freak storms happened, and those people all had to cancel their flights and were unable to make it in. A retreat is a short window of time, and we're unable to make it in. So it ended up just being all new people for whatever reason. That's how the divine wanted it. That's how the divine wanted it that way. So there's the law of attraction, the law of manifesting, but that's only one spiritual law. There's the law of divine timing. There's the law of possibilities. There are no accidents and no coincidences. So right now, I want you to allow yourself to dream a bigger dream. Type into the comments, I am allowing myself to dream a bigger dream. To dream a bigger dream. I want all of us, God is willing, a year from now, on October 9th, at the time of this recording, a year from now, 2023, for us to be able to come together and say, oh my goodness, let's talk about how we expanded the possibilities. What did you expand? How are you expanding the possibilities for your life? What is it that you are calling in and calling forward? Type into the comments one thing, one desire of your heart and soul. It doesn't matter how big or how small, that you are allowing yourself to call forward and welcome into your life. What are you allowing yourself? What's the bigger dream that you are allowing yourself? The possibilities, the way you're going to raise your standard for yourself. Someone sent me a picture the other day. I have to share it on Instagram. That she was at Burning Man and they had my cards there and she was so excited to see my cards and I'm excited. Allow yourself to dream a bigger dream. There are things happening for you, around you, to you. Someone says, Goddess Cynthia says, a baby that she birthed. Ah, beautiful. Let's all see Goddess Cynthia giving birth to her beautiful baby. Beautiful. Yes. Goddess Robin says, seeing her business successful. Let's breathe into that. Dreaming a bigger dream, allowing ourselves to have that bigger dream. Goddess Afua says, welcoming in romantic love while living in Paris. Yes, we are seeing that. We are seeing that, Goddess Afua. Who wouldn't want to love you, my beautiful sister? Dreaming a bigger dream. Goddess Laquita says, allowing herself to dream a bigger dream about her women's group. Yes, we need Goddess Laquita having a women's group. Yes, dreaming a bigger dream. Goddess Sandy says she is just calling forward ease. Let's breathe into that. The dream of ease, dreaming a bigger dream. Goddess Andrea says, letting her walls down and opening herself up to love. Yes, dreaming a bigger dream. Goddess Saveta says, writing a book. And Goddess Honey says, also bestseller, writing her bestseller. Yes, Goddess Honey and Goddess Saveta, dreaming a bigger dream. We are allowing ourselves to dream this bigger dream for ourselves. Goddess Bridget says, opening her wedding rental and design business. Yes, I see that for you. We see it. Yes, we're going to need your wedding business. You see all these folks calling in love. Yes, Goddess Chanel's allowing herself to sing. We need Goddess Chanel singing. And Goddess Ajay, we need it all. Yes, dreaming a bigger dream. Yes, Goddess Terry says, healing her shadow self. Oh, absolutely and unapologetically. Yes. Dreaming a bigger dream. Goddess Latanya says, finding a love relationship and opening her business. Dreaming a bigger dream. Goddess Damali says, calling forth, finally publishing her book that she has been working on. Yes, let's call it forward. Dreaming a bigger dream. Dreaming a bigger dream. And let's abolish the word finally. We're not worried about finally. Yesterday doesn't matter. This is the moment. This is the time. If it was designated for now, it's designated for now. Don't worry about, what happened before or what should have been or could have been. Right now, the time is now. Type into the comments, the time is now. Goddess Marlene says, living her bigger dream of travel and healing. Yes, dreaming a bigger dream. Goddess Afri Life says, bringing in income. Yes, to the income and the abundance. Let's throw some money on all of our goddesses here. Yes, dreaming a bigger dream. The time is now. The moment is now. The goddess is you. Yes, these dreams are so beautiful and so juicy, and they feel good in my soul, and I know they feel good in your spirit too. Allow yourself to dream a bigger dream. What is one tiny thing that you can do today to move toward in the direction, just to point yourself in the direction, because the universe is going to meet you there. The divine is going to meet you there. Your God is going to meet you there and help you to expand it. Your ancestors are going to meet you there. So what is one tiny thing you can do today to point yourself in the direction, to call yourself towards your ashe, to open yourself up to the possibilities, to say, yes, I am possible. Yes, I can. Yes, this is my moment. Yes, I am abundant. Yes, I am possible. All of those things. One tiny thing you can do. That's what your homework is for this week. One tiny thing. Goddess Terry says, spending time with you right now. Deep bow to that, Goddess Terry. Are you receiving that today, my beautiful goddesses? You are possible. This is the time. This is the place. You are the goddess. And may this be the most magnificent season of your life. May the possibilities be beyond what you can imagine with your earthly understanding. Amen. Ashe, and so it is. Yes. Oh my God, let me just share this. Goddess Cynthia said she's going to go out and buy baby clothes and sniff baby products. Oh my goodness, let me just share this with you, Goddess Cynthia, before we go. I came home from Guyana with my daughter, and started unpacking, haven't finished unpacking, that's a different conversation. And with her food, her baby food in the fridge, I took out a pouch and then realized that it was kind of spoiled. I'm like, I just got home, just stocked my fridge. I don't know why this would be spoiled. And then when I saw the expiration date, I remembered that I bought all of this baby food like 2 years ago, and put it in the fridge and bought certain things and cleared her dresser drawers and all of that. So yes, make room, make room, make room, make room, make room, make room, make room. Ashe, goddesses, Saubona. That means we see you. Oh my goodness. Yes, for the possibilities. I see it and I feel